welcome to Flight to Freedom. We are back. Yes, we are. And the last time I was on here, I mentioned to you that, I have started my training, or restart, or regain, if you will, whatever word, I don't know. But I have a new instructor. And so I am really enjoying myself with my new instructor. She is teaching me a whole lot, and I am so grateful for that. But until then, we just decided that we're not going to videotape anything in the cockpit anymore. We're just going to go ahead and focus. And so I thought that was a great idea. But I did promise that before I start my flight training that I would come on, and then after my flight training I would also come on just to let you know what I did and what's happening and what's going on. So I did post something up on the YouTube channel just for your liking, so that you will see that. But I'm really excited, friends. I really am. But hey, I have my flight simulator, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about this flight real quick. But before I do that, let me just wish you a very Merry Christmas and a happy holiday. I hope that you really enjoyed yourself, had a great time. I hope that you got what you wanted, and I hope that you were able to spread a little joy to somebody else's life while you was getting as well. Just wanted to let you know how appreciative I am of you, and I'm grateful to you. Thank you for your support. And now, friends, let us journey. So right here, this is what you see here is my flight simulator, and I'm actually flying a plane that is identical to the one that I fly in real time, which is great. I mean, this is awesome. The only thing that's probably different is the what do you call it, the GPS there that you see there. So that's probably the only thing that might be a little bit different, but other than that, I'm really enjoying my time and flying this. I hope that you will just see the light in it. So why am I so excited? Well, I'm excited because a friend of mine told me about a platform called PilotEdge. And this is a platform where they hire real live air traffic controllers. You actually speak to them, right? And which is great. So you will hear me when I land at, this is a short flight, so when I'm landing, you will hear me speak to air traffic control, which I'm really pumped up and grateful about that. And the only reason being is because I know I needed the help. I don't know what it is, the nerve-wracking, but this has helped me tremendously. This right here. So if you are a pilot or a pilot in training and you're having a hard time with your comms, you're having a hard time talking to air traffic control, get PilotEdge. Now there is a subscription. Now they didn't tell me to do this, friends. I'm not getting paid by them at all. I'm just sharing with you what it has meant to me since I joined this platform. All right, and so I think that you would really like it. The only thing is, for right now, and I don't know if they're going to have anything in the east, but right now they're mainly out west. All right, so you'll be able to do that, and it's as real as you can get. I'm using X-Plane. That's the platform that I use. I did have Microsoft, but I just find that X-Plane is just more realistic in my opinion. That's just my opinion, all right? So again, I'm not being paid by them to say that or anything of that nature. I'm just sharing with you my experience. I love being on this platform. I really do. Right now I am at an airport. Again, it's out west. I am on the East Coast. This is out west. And they try to make it as real as they can, as you can see here. I'm actually parked on a ramp, and I am at a non-towered airport called Sunnyside Municipal Airport. It is a non-towered airport, meaning that they do not have a control tower. Now, technically speaking, I don't really have to do any radio calls, but out of courtesy for other pilots who may be in the traffic pattern or who may be even on the ground, you want to go ahead and make radio calls just to let people know where you are, because at the end of the day, safety is really what this thing is all about. All right, so you're going to see that I'm going to make radio calls. Again, anyone who's in the area, if they're on the same frequency, they should hear me. So they'll know exactly where I am as I am taxiing to the runway and as I am departing out of this area. All right. So right now I am going to get things going. I already put my frequencies in. This is a really short flight. It's not that long at all. I just wanted to do this for you. And I tell you, friends, that man, I can't even begin to tell you that my flight training in real time has helped me immensely flying this sim. You would think, okay, it's just a toy, it's just a game and things of that nature, but I dare you to try it in the beginning and see how discombobulated you may be, you know, just trying to fly this plane, thinking, okay, I can do this because it's just a little, you know, because it's not real. But, you know, if you do have a sim, I would encourage you to take it seriously, okay? Take it seriously because how you practice is how you fly in real time, and I wouldn't want you to develop any bad habits at all and take that into your real-time flying. Please understand, I am not a flight instructor, so I don't want you to take anything to heart what you see here, what I'm doing as the end all, to all, to be all. That is not what I'm doing here. This is strictly for entertainment purposes alone. You get to enjoy what I will enjoy, and so hey, if you can agree to that, then we are certainly good to go. I already made my radio contact. I am actually going to head out. So hey, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and make a left out of here to runway 25. Now, you can see that the yoke is not moving at all, right? And that's because you control the plane with your feet. So you can see the rudders. All right, you can see me controlling the plane with my feet. All right, so that's very important there that we understand that. I'm not moving it, and even if I did, it wouldn't do anything anyway. So I remember when I first started, man, it did take me some time to get used to. It took me some time to get used to. I wasn't used to, you know, you're so used to when you're driving, you're so used to using your hands. Alright, so a little bit here, you can see the clouds. A little bit, you see that up there and scattered. Again, if it's just like really, really off the chain like that, then I'm just gonna make my way back to the airport. I'm not even gonna risk it. So the airport that I'm flying to, the weather over there is set marginal VFR. Alright, so again, if I'm able to, let's say fly and I get into the area of the airport, then I see that it's going to be a problem, I'm going to turn right back. I still want to look. Now, one thing that I forgot here that you don't want to miss if you're a pilot, you do want to set your buggy, your heading, that's very, very important, okay? That you do that. Now we're departing out of runway 25, so I want to bug it. Alright, this is runway 25 right here. Got it. Alright, so we got that. I am going to now make my way to the runway. I've already checked to the right. Nope, there's no plane that's landing. We got no planes landing. And I am going to put the plane on center line. And let's go. Alrighty, here we go. Alright. the nose down a little bit. And I'm just going to make a call to the traffic as I depart the airspace. Sunshine traffic is now for the that's called sunshine traffic. Alright, so I just wanted to let them know that I am leaving the traffic pattern, that I am not going to be, going into the traffic pattern. So that's what I want to do as far as that is concerned. As you can see here, I'm making a right turn, and we will be climbing to altitude of 3,000. The altitude of 3,000. We'll be climbing the altitude of 3,000. Alright? So as you can see here, I'm making it, I'm climbing up there. We are at about 800 feet, climbing up about 800 feet per minute on this plane. We are at about 80, traveling about 80 knots. And we do have a little bit of tailwind too, heading to our airport. Now this is what I was talking about, guys, the clouds, okay? So what I'm going to do is, because I don't want to get too much into this, I'm going to level off a little bit. Now you see what I was talking about? Situation here that I would have gotten myself into a lot of trouble. So the best thing to do is just turn the plane around and go back to the original airport and land and live to try another day. Alright, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. It is on the left side though, as you can see here. But this is beautiful here. Now notice here the weather here is great. Palace Hotel, China flying for runway 25. Definitely you don't want something like that happening. As you can see, I bounced. Now, if it got me real bad, I would have just went around. That is the safe bet, but I was able to keep the plane under control and down, and I had done it. Woo. Alright, so I'm actually taxiing back to ramp. So you can see ahead of us that perhaps this was not a flight to even have started. I mean, it could have gotten really, really bad. Maybe we should entitle this flights that we should not endeavor to go on. As you can see, the clouds are scattering in the air, as you can see that, and that is the case. It did say 900, but when it said scattered, I thought, scattered meant something else, so not bad. It said overcast, I would have been like, yeah, we're not going. And it did say, when I checked the weather here, it did say that it was VFR. So it was okay for me to fly, but I did not want to take that risk. And again, friend, your gut is telling you, hey, to do something, you should often listen. Don't try to be a daredevil. You don't want those types of experiences. I could have went straight to that airport, but the main thing was for me to turn around and come back to my departed airport. Alright, so I am taxiing back now to parking. Alright, so I'm coming here now to that old short line, and I want to get the entire body of the plane past this line right here. Okay, I want to get the entire body, and I have Sunnyside traffic, Skyhawk 403, Whiskey Hotel, Kilo runway 25, taxi over to parking, Sunnyside traffic. Quality is better, and we won't have to be dealing with all this. The reason why I wanted to fly from this airport to the other one is because I wanted that short flight. I didn't want it to be longer, but it was really a short flight. Alright, so I'm just parking. Now in real time, I don't have an issue doing this, but for some reason on the sim, I have an issue. Awesome. Alright, so checklist, avionics off, lights off. Alright, we got that. I'll just leave the beacon light off. Pull back the mixture. Alright, wait for the propeller to stop running. Ignition off. Master switch off. Alright, and then I want to put the fuel selector, switch it to either the left tank or the right tank. I usually choose the left side anyway. So, alright friends, we are finished. Thank you so much for flying with me. Really do appreciate it. Really enjoyed your company here, as you can see here. Alright, hey, try my best, but at least it's there. Here you have it. All right, so here you have the plane here. This is the outside here. This is another plane that's right here. You got some more planes down this way as well. All right, friends, take care, man. Really appreciate it. Check out our YouTube channel and many more. We'll have many flights like these for your enjoyment. We thank you. Have a great